I'm Gail Lynn. I'm the president of the Seattle Liveaboard Association, which is a chapter of the Washington State Liveaboard Association. And I liveaboard an 80-foot steel-hulled vessel called Motor Vessel Infinity at Seattle Bay Marina. The City of Seattle is currently revising its shoreline management plan, or the Shoreline Master Plan as it's called. We refer to it as the SMP. The City of Seattle is seeking to limit the number of liveaboards in the Seattle Shoreline area. The key issue with liveaboards is gray water. And there's a perception, not necessarily born of reality, that because there's no science, no data, nothing to support the conclusion that liveaboards have a heavier impact ecologically or environmentally than non-liveaboard vessels do.
If you have a concern about the environment, you have a much smaller footprint. You use a lot less of all energy, things like electricity. I can tell you how many gallons of water I use every week because I know how many gallons my tank takes. And
we know exactly how much water we use, exactly how much electricity we're using, you know, exactly how much waste we create.
So we're not drawing much energy all the time. So I feel totally okay with, you know, how we're living, which is so much. So when they start getting after liveaboards, it's like, you've got to be kidding me, you know. And also there's so many other big polluters of the water that trying to kind of make a big deal out of liveaboards is really, yeah, just trying to be like, oh, here, look at this issue over here, while all this dumping by corporations and stuff is going on over here. And it's like,
yeah. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. That's really what's happening.
Yeah.
Taking the position that the city has taken, that liveaboards have a greater impact on the environment vis-a-vis their gray water, when we take great care to use upland facilities when possible. Most of us do our laundry ashore, most of us do our showering ashore. In my opinion, again, no science, no data, is actually less of an impact than those who aren't living aboard their vessels. So that's one thing. That's one kind of disconnect that we're having with the city right now that we hope to be able to resolve.
So if I understand it, their biggest concern is really the environmental impact of liveaboards on the coast.
Yeah, it's twofold. One is diversity of use, and the other is environmental or ecological impact. Although the state requires that they revisit the Shoreline Master Plan periodically, and that's the cycle that they're on right now, there's no requirement from the state that they make the kinds of changes that they're proposing that affect the liveaboards to the extent that they currently do.